Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating case study. Why some DVLA digital services still don't work overnight, even in the 21st century. It's a story of legacy systems, COBOL, and the surprisingly difficult task of modernizing government IT. Ready?
Absolutely. Sounds like a wild ride. So, the core issue is that some DVLA online services shut down at night, right? Why? Is it some kind of energy-saving measure? Or are they trying to save on server costs?
Not quite. It's way more complicated than that. Think of it like this. The DVLA has been around for 60 years. They've got a massive, ancient IBM mainframe, affectionately nicknamed Drivers 90, or D90, running COBOL and ADABAS. This thing's older than I am.
60 years? Wow. So that's the root of the problem? A dinosaur of a system?
Exactly. And it's not just the age. In the early 2000s, they tried to modernize, but the project stalled. They used automated tools to convert the code, which created a Frankensteinian system. Parts new, parts old, all incredibly brittle. The overnight batch jobs, crucial for processing data, became incredibly sensitive. Any change during that window could crash the whole thing.
Oh, I see. So, the new digital services they built had to work around this ancient system?
Precisely. They couldn't just rip and replace everything. It would have taken years, maybe a decade or more. So, they chose to build the new front-end services. But they had to shut them down overnight to avoid interfering with the old system's batch processing. A pragmatic, if slightly frustrating, solution.
So, a temporary fix to avoid a catastrophic system failure. Makes sense, but still. 10 years later, and it's still a problem?
Yeah. They did prototype a solution to handle transactions during the batch window, but it never got implemented. They opted to focus on a complete system rebuild instead, though. Which, still hasn't happened.
Incredible. So, a decade of working around a problem instead of fixing it. This highlights the challenges of large-scale IT modernization in government, doesn't it? The inertia is immense.
Absolutely. It's a cautionary tale for anyone undertaking digital transformation. Legacy systems are a huge hurdle. You can't always just throw money at the problem. You need a strategic, phased approach. And sometimes, a temporary workaround is the best option, even if it's not ideal.
It's a fascinating and slightly depressing story. A testament to the complexities of legacy systems and the challenges of modernizing government IT. Thanks for breaking it down for us.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.